What is up, chat? So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you about how do I make my videos. Well, the first thing we're gonna start with is, well, what I'm recording with. And well, I'm recording with a Sony ZV-1F. This camera has genuinely been one of the best purchases I've ever made. Now, I don't make any money off of YouTube because I don't have enough watch time. So if you can watch all my videos all the way through, that would help out a lot. So I bought this all with my own money, but it was an amazing purchase. Not only is the camera quality, I think, beautiful, and I can get amazing, beautiful shots with this, it's also just really cool to have a nice camera lying around. I recently just took this to a concert I went to the James Marriott concert, and the videos from this looked way better than they did on my phone, I'll tell you that for sure. There's something I want to bring up about this though. If you're just getting started with your YouTube journey, do not buy a camera like this, please. Your smartphone camera is genuinely an impressive feat. You would be surprised at what a smartphone can capture nowadays. You can get such great videos just on your phone. I made a video called The Art of Having a Camera, and that is the main reason why I got a camera like this. So no, for your YouTube journey, do not buy a camera, please. I'm begging you. Don't! While we're on the topic of camera, this is my secondary camera, which is my Samsung Galaxy S23 FE. And for action shots, I do have a GoPro. I don't use this too much. Sometimes I use it, and it's great to have a camera like this that can actually sustain like water and stuff. So, because if I got this camera towards water, I would genuinely freak out. Now that I show you the camera I used, how did I do the rest of the process? Well, let me show you. I go over to my computer. Now this computer you see here is a Ryzen 5 5600 and a 4070. I have 32 gigs of RAM in this puppy. And if you want to see more about my setup, like my mic or my headphones or my monitors, you can watch this video right here. Well, what editing software do I use? Just give it time to load up. Don't notice my background, please. It's a good background. Yeah. I forgot it opens on that screen. I use Premiere Pro. Now, if there's one thing I can tell you guys, don't use Premiere Pro, please. You can definitely find stuff for beginners on Premiere Pro. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's just not worth it. I still find new random things about this editing software, and I've used it for like 3 years. It makes no sense sometimes, and also it just lags and glitches whenever it feels like it, and it is genuinely terrible. I hate Adobe. The issue is I have not found an editing software even equivalent close to this. I've tried so many different editing softwares. I've tried Filmora, I've tried PowerDirector, I've tried CapCut, and the only thing that I could stick myself and do is Premiere Pro. And I would love to use something like DaVinci or even Final Cut Pro, but I'm not gonna spend $10,000 to try Final Cut Pro, and I really don't feel like learning DaVinci. I'm sorry, DaVinci lovers. It just looks way too complicated, man. And there's nothing special that I do to like make my videos. I don't go sit here and I go, okay, now I gotta tweak this setting. Now I gotta go into this specific plugin and grab the, I just edit up the clips, man. The only thing I'm gonna say about editing is sometimes if you're editing for hours on end, take a break. It's genuinely been one of the smartest things I've ever learned about editing. I could sit here for 5 hours straight and edit, but if I don't take a single break, I'm going to tweak out. So one of the things I would always do is usually I'd do in about an hour of editing. I'd like go get a drink or go to the bathroom because that gave me a 5 to 10 minute break. I can just debrief and then I can go right back into editing. And I'm telling you, you will be 10 times more productive. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about is thumbnails. Now you'd think because I use Premiere Pro, I would use Photoshop, right? And I mean, they teach you Photoshop in school and all these things. No. I use Befunky. Yeah, like the free like website you can use, Befunky. Yeah, that's how I make all my thumbnails. In my opinion, some of the best thumbnails I've ever made, like this one and this one, yeah, that was Befunky. But I mean, this one I had to go through so many different revisions, and it's actually insane to see the progression I had to do just to make this stupid thumbnail. This probably took me like 3 hours. And other than that, there's just one more thing I want to talk to you guys about. And we're gonna move away from that computer, and we're gonna grab one thing right here. Now, why did I grab my phone? Most of you watching this probably don't have access to an amazing, insane computer. And most of you probably don't have access to all these editing softwares you can find. So most of you are gonna be doing everything on a phone. That was me so many years, and I learned so much from editing everything on a phone. Don't think you need an insanely crazy computer or anything for something like this. And with that bombshell being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you wanna find out more about my setup, you can watch this video right here that's on the annotation. Also, if I ever inspire you to make content, make sure to let me know in the comments. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!